All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So, the same thing, literally everywhere I look, every country I look at, every state I have looked at, every single school I've looked at, it is all the same thing. It really seems like it's done on purpose, like the same thing is going on everywhere, because it is. So, I just really wonder, is someone doing something which literally spreads the exact same curriculum everywhere to both Australia, the United States, and Canada? And I haven't even looked into, I don't know, England, any of those countries in Europe. I haven't even looked there at all because I haven't mainly gotten any submissions from there, and I just haven't bothered to look there yet. But it's all the same stuff. You look on the websites for every school I've looked at, and it's all a similar layout. They talk about the exact same things, the exact way. It's the exact topics. Everything is the same. Seems like it's done on purpose, and I think this story from an eighth grader at Sir George Simpson Junior High seems to prove this theory that I have, which is that someone is doing something to make this curriculum be the same across everywhere we look. Everywhere. So, this person says, I'm in grade 8 at Sir George Simpson Junior High. Although I've experienced this at Elmer S. High and Sir Alexander Mackenzie schools. My school has pushed and shoved their ideologies down our throats in every class almost every day. I have police brutality, Black Lives Matter, and pride every day. Since the pandemic, I have attempted online school, and even in language arts, there's still politics. Every time I have different ideals, I get muted and shut down. In Sir Alexander Mackenzie School, I was almost forced in to Me to We Club, part of the organization they painted themselves as good, but they proceeded to try and brainwash us and have us brainwash others. I did not fall for it, though. Unfortunately, I have no pictures as phones were banned. That's perfectly fine. And usually I wouldn't take a submission that doesn't have some sort of photographic evidence, but I was perfectly willing to accept something like this due to the fact that we see the exact same things everywhere, and that this is the exact same story I've heard from multiple other students and that I've seen myself. So it just seems very credible and real. And I don't think someone would fake something like that. But if they did, oh well. I still trust this person very much because it's the same topics. You know, we police brutality, Black Lives Matter, and pride every day. Even in a language arts class, which we see nowadays. I heard from a student a sophomore student at my old high school saying that in U.S. history class they didn't really even talk about history at all, U.S. history, which is kind of the name of the class. They didn't talk about history at all. They decided to talk about Black Lives Matter and pronouns, all these same things that the student is talking about. It's literally the exact same thing. And I don't want to sound super conspiratorial, but can someone tell me why I see the same thing everywhere I look? Countries, same thing. States, same thing. Provinces, Canada, right? Same thing. Different school districts, same thing. Different cities, same thing. I'm probably going to make a video just showing you guys all of the schools I went through. Austin Public Schools, Denver Public Schools, Toronto Public Schools, and New York City Public Schools, and just show you the layouts of every single one of the school pages and all of the talking points that they have. Literally the exact same. It's very strange, actually. Very, very strange to see how someone seems to be conducting this in a way that is supposed to be brainwashing kids into thinking the exact same thing, doing the exact same thing. And I just can't help but think this way due to the fact that it's all the same. And it kind of annoys me sometimes because I feel like I'm talking about the exact same thing all the time, just different cases or scenarios with different students or in different places. But it just, I have to think of it as it's probably done on purpose. The same thing everywhere seems kind of strange to me. Like, very, very, very strange that it's the same thing everywhere I look. And I could be exaggerating a little bit. I don't believe I am. But I definitely think that it seems to be the same thing. And I know that it seems to be the same thing. I'm the one that has been looking at this stuff. And you guys have been checking all this out with me too, and seeing that it's very, very similar stuff everywhere. And most of the schools I've looked at, it's the exact same thing. The layouts of the school pages, which public schools probably do have a normal sort of page, layout as every other public school. But just to see that, along with the same talking points, the same words, diversity, equity, inclusion, racism, race, systemic racism, all of those words combined with the fact that there's very similar layouts, we cannot easily access curriculums. We need to have students who are actually inside the classroom tell us even a little bit about this stuff. We can't even figure it much out on our own. It's the same thing everywhere. And it seems like it's done on purpose. And for speaking of curriculum, I want to make sure that all of the parents know too. Definitely email your curriculum and instruction people for your school district to find out what is exactly within your child's grade level education in regards to curriculum, because this stuff is not on the websites. It's not easily accessible. I went to Austin Public Schools website, clicked the curriculum tab, literally nothing about the curriculum. It's nowhere, at least from what I've seen. If anyone can give me any idea of where the curriculum is, please let me know, because that would help me out a lot. It would help me expose these schools even more, because they're hiding a lot more within the curriculum and within the books that they're giving to kids. I've had kids tell me that they're being given Ibram X. Kendi books, which he's an extreme racist who calls himself an anti-racist, and these are being handed out to kids. Yet I most of the time cannot see this on the school website in the curriculum tabs. So we need to check out the curriculum for sure. But I just wanted to make this video not only to share the students' experience, because it is very important that we basically share as many of these experiences as possible that these students have. They need to get out there into the open. But that, combined with the fact that I've had this idea that this seems to be conducted on purpose, to make sure that kids all learn the same thing, think the same way, do the same things, and it seems to be done on purpose. So I just wanted to bring that up. And if you guys could clarify any of the stuff that I am thinking, then that would definitely be helpful with the curriculum, with similar experiences. Does it seem like it's the same thing and it's done on purpose to you? Because it sure seems like that to me. Sure seems like that to me. 100%. But I don't know about you guys, so I just want to make this video to talk about these two things: the experiences within these schools and this student's experience within their own school as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn notifications on, and share. Go check out these two videos you see right now up on screen. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.